Apollo 17's astronauts were in danger the moment they stepped onto the moon. Harrison Schmitt, Apollo 17's astronaut geologist and last person to walk on moon, began to sneeze. His eyes watered, his lungs burned. This was due to exposure to dust, later called lunar hay fever. Astronauts from Apollo 11 and 17 faced challenge with a fine gray powder, which clung to their suits, filled the cabin, scratched their visors, and even got into their lungs. It also threatened the very systems keeping them alive. It wasn't space radiation or the vacuum that nearly broke them. It was lunar dust. It smelled like gunpowder and felt like sandpaper, and it threatened their equipment and their lungs. The moon's greatest danger wasn't falling from the sky. It was already beneath their feet. This dust, called lunar regolith, looks harmless at first, but under the microscope, each grain is jagged, sharp, like shattered glass. On Earth, dust is softened by wind, rain, and air. On the moon, with no air or water, particles stay razor sharp. For billions of years, meteorite impacts have crushed rock into fine shards, fusing glassy fragments with metals. Apollo samples revealed its composition, mostly silicon dioxide, the same material as glass. The dust didn't just inconvenience Apollo crews. It cut into fabric, scratched visors, and weakened equipment. It raised a question no one wanted to answer. If a few days of exposure caused this much damage, what would months or years on the moon look like? On Apollo 11, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin struggled with dust coating the lunar module floor. It spread everywhere, and even threatened the delicate seals that kept them alive. As a geologist, Schmitt understood what he had experienced. Back on Earth, he warned NASA, lunar dust was toxic, dangerous, and a threat to any long-term presence on the moon. Today, half a century later, Schmitt's warning still stands. For Artemis crews, lunar dust remains problem number one. NASA and ESA engineers are testing new defenses: dust-repellent coatings for next-generation suits, electrostatic shields that push particles away, special airlocks where astronauts can shower off dust before stepping inside. Lunar dust nearly defeated Apollo. Today, it still threatens humanity's dream of living on the moon. Sharp, toxic, and unstoppable. It is the moon's deadliest secret. If we conquer it, the moon may become our stepping stone to Mars and beyond. If we fail, our future in space may never escape the dust. And the moon still has secrets waiting in the dust. Tomorrow we uncover the third wonder of space, another story that will change how you see the cosmos. Don't miss it.